Okay, we're at May 25th, 2025. I am in Tacoma at Foss High School, which is right next to the Rainier Stadium. Let me show you. This is where can you see it? They're not playing today. I looked at their schedule. They play their next home game is Tuesday. But this is like a minor league team, I think for the Seattle Mariners, but it's like one level below the majors. So it's like really good baseball here. And I've been here one time, and it was for a football camp for Oliver. I brought him here, and I noticed that the Rainier Stadium was right here. So I looked at their schedule, and I saw that they had a home game that day. So I bought myself a ticket, and I was going to go watch the baseball game while Oliver was in his football camp. And I went into the stadium, and I got a hot dog and a drink, and I sat down on my seat when the phone rang. And it was my mom. So I answered the phone and was like, "Hello, hey Mom." And a lady's voice came on the line. Anyway, she was like, "This is not your mom. This is your mom's friend. I'm just calling to let you know that your mom is in the hospital. She had a fall last night." So I was like, okay, where is she? And I got off the phone with her, and I called James and said, "James, you need to come down to Tacoma so that you can pick up Oliver from the football camp, and I need to get down to Portland." Since I'm already in Tacoma, it was made sense to just get down to the hospital. So I went down straight to the hospital, and I found my mom, and I stayed there Sunday night with her, and Monday I canceled my sub job, which I remember was at Meade, because for some reason I just seemed to never get jobs at Meade. And then I just thought it was so ironic that the one day I had a job at Meade, I had to cancel it because I was getting down to Portland to check in with my mom, who was in the hospital, and she had that fall, and she had the brain bleed, and her apartment was like a crime scene with blood on the wall and stuff. And she'd only been in her new apartment for 3 days. There's boxes, crap everywhere. And she'd gotten up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom and just fainted and fallen. And that guy who was walking by to the smoking area, it was at midnight, he heard the crash, he heard the fall and my mom scream or whatever, and he ran and got his girlfriend, and the two of them called 911. And then they were able to get into my mom's apartment through the side sliding door and get her to the hospital. And then her friend was supposed to meet up with her on the Sunday, and my mom never showed up. And so she ended up calling around to all the hospitals until she eventually found my mom. And then eventually they were able to call me. And Lori met me there on Monday. She was teaching remotely that year. It was when she was doing her online school. So she still had to work, but she was able to work from Portland. And that kind of marked the beginning of the end for my mom. That fall was when they found the sepsis in her blood, the blood infection. And that's when she had to go on those antibiotic, she had to get new antibiotic bag every 24 hours. She had to go into a clinic to get her antibiotic bag switched up. And she kept falling. But it was really the blood infection that was her downfall, which she had. It was just the fall that kind of brought it to light. So who knows? Who knows what have happened? All I know is that the last time I was here was in May of last year. And this is where kind of that journey towards my mom's passing began. Yeah, now I'm back for the first time. So anyway, JJ, you're going to do a game here, and Oliver, you're at home with the dog. Timothy, you are in Bend with your dad. And, well, you and Joanna are in London. All right. I love you guys. No matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, know that you are amazing and know that I love you. Bye.